It's the Flow Friday Night Sports Show, and let's talk about those Ouyen United Kangas now. A big game this weekend, and they had an excellent game last weekend as well. We're going to talk about all of that. Let's have a look now with the head Kanga, who is back with us now, Caitlin Vine, or the co-head Kanga, however you want to put it. G'day, Caitlin. How are you?
Hello. Thanks for having me back. I thought Kyra might have taken my spot after last week, but you've welcomed me back, so that's good.
Kyra did very well, but there can only be one or two co-head Kanga. I don't know. I'm confusing myself now, but she did an excellent job, Kyra.
That's good. She's got a lot more netball knowledge than me, so it would have been nice for the listeners to hear something a bit different.
Well, you're back with us now, and that's great. But interesting weekend of matches last weekend. And gee whiz, Ladies' Day at Underball went very, very smoothly for Ouyen United in the A grade. You belted Merbeen in the end, 62-38. That's a big win.
Yeah, really positive day for our A graders. Just nice, settled game. It was really tight at the start, actually. It was a bit of a nail-biter, but our girls were just calm and collected and came out with the win and then went into the tent and just enjoyed the day. So, yeah.
Had a youngster on the field as well who did her job very, very well, so it must be nice to have some depth.
Yeah, it was really exciting. We had a little bit of a change-up in the last quarter and needed someone to come on when an injury occurred, and Chloe O'Brien, our under-17 star, jumped on the court in wing defence and just killed it. She was cool, calm, collected. She looked a perfect part of the team. So that was really exciting for Chloe to have her first A-grade game. I'm sure it'll be the first of many.
No doubt about that. So fantastic. Well done to the Kangas in the A grade. How did the rest of the club go? I think the B grade went down in a bit of a heartbreaker, didn't they?
It was a heartbreaker. B grade, it was a really tough fought game. Merbeen were hard and their pressure was incredible. So I think we ended up going down by about 7. So it was a tough loss for the girls. We wanted that win to solidify our spot in the top 4, but B grade will just keep cracking on. But C grade had a really good win, which was awesome to see. The girls are really gelling even without their star defender this last week. They did really well. But C reserve unfortunately went down. So we had a bit of a mixed day, but still a really positive day and, yeah, cracking on to the next week.
One of the best games of netball in the under-17s, from what I'm told as well, 17 and unders Div 1. Unfortunately, didn't quite get the job done, but 29-27, highly defensive game from all reports and very high standard.
Very crazy game. It was really, really great to watch. Both teams played a really high standard of netball and unfortunately, Kangas lost by those 2 points. I think they were 7 up at half time, so it really flipped in the second half, which is a shame for us. But, yeah, the girls are they're cracking on. They're doing some great stuff in the juniors, which is awesome to see.
Awesome. Right, let's have a look at the rest of the A-grade matches from round 12 last weekend. First of all, Wentworth, the top of the ladder side there. They took on Mildura, beat them by 15, 61-46. That's about right.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yep. Not much more you can say, is there really, on that one?
It's so hard with Wentworth. What do you say? They're just, they're really setting the standard pretty high, aren't they?
They certainly are. You'll get to see them up close and personal this week. Imperials keep on keeping on as well. They had a 16-goal win over Redcliffe, who, if this is the bottom side and it keeps putting on 40 to this week, it's put on 47 goals. I mean, that's the strength of the competition right there, isn't it? I mean, you've got to play well to beat the bottom side in this comp.
Absolutely. I think it'd be interesting to even put the B grade top side against Redcliffe's A grade and see where that's at, because that's an incredible amount of goals, and to still not have a win is just, bizarre. So they're such a strong team. We're yet to come up against them, but it just shows how much stronger, our A-grade sides are.
Yep, no doubt. And Robinvale, we should tip our caps to them. They put a big dent in South Mildura's finals chances. They've beaten them 51-45, and that's a big win for Robinvale and a big loss for South Mildura.
Yeah, that's a huge shake-up. Exciting for Robinvale to sort of start to crawl up the ladder, and disappointing for South, but not really surprising. I think Robinvale just have that attack about them that I think is how they win games. So, yeah, that's good for them.
their second win of the year. And that leads us now to around 13 of matches this weekend. And boy, oh boy, there's some mouth-watering clashes. We're obviously going to start with the Ouyen United Kangas. You'll be heading across the border, so to speak, to George Gordon Oval, where the footballers will take them on as well. And your girls will hit to the courts against the top side, Wentworth. It's 1 versus 2, top of the ladder clash, match of the round, match of the season, I reckon.
Yeah. I had to take a big deep breath just thinking about it. It's going to be huge. Super excited to get back against them. I think we lost by 2 or 3 against them earlier on in the season at Underbull. So Kangas are firing and cracking and ready to go and try and get the win against them. We might be making a few interesting changes, some exciting new things, who knows, trying to come up against this top team. But I'm confident that we have the ability to beat them. And we'll just wait and see. I'm so excited. It's going to be such a good game.
It will be. Obviously, I'm not going to ask you to tip because that would be silly. I'll tip, though. I'm going to tip the Ouyen United Kangas to hand Wentworth their first loss of the year. And Wentworth probably wouldn't mind a loss now. If you're going to lose at any stage during the year, now is probably the time. But I don't think you want to lose at any stage, do you?
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes it's good to have a loss. Otherwise, you go into the granny a bit rattled. So I'm happy for them to have a loss if they want to. That'd be great.
All right, let's have a look at the other A-grade matches. First of all, Imperials, Robinvale. Now, Robinvale, good solid win for them last week, but Imperials are on another level and should win at home.
Yeah, I think Imperials will have that easy.
Yep. Irymple, much the same. They're taking on Redcliffe. Now, Irymple haven't been in great form, and Redcliffe's we know can score, so danger game perhaps for Irymple?
I think maybe. Again, we haven't played either of these sides with our stuff up earlier in the year,
yes.
So haven't actually seen them in person, but this might be it. Who knows? Exciting.
Yeah, we'll wait and see. But the other match of the round, I'm surely, is this one. South Mildura taking on Mildura, both fighting for their finals lives and traditional rivals. So this should be a cracking game as well. It
will be really good. I think Mildura are just coming up in leaps and bounds, though, so I think they'll smash it.
Okay. All right. Should be an interesting round of matches. Anything else, Caitlin, before we wrap up?
No, I'm just super excited. Go Kangas.
Absolutely. Good luck to your Ouyen United Kangas throughout the grades this week. Wentworth is strong in every grade, so it'll be a challenge for the Kangas this week. Looking forward to talking about the results next week with you, Caitlin, and go Kangas.